Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel and another Monday mix. Today we've got the 14th of October 2024 and we're going to kick off with In Case You've Missed It. Now it's just been announced today that the Royal Mint have issued the new snowman for 2024 and this one is going to depict the snowman putting the star on top of the Christmas tree. Now, as a subscriber, I'm just waiting for my Change Checker BU version to come through. I'm still undecided whether to get a colour variety this year. I did get the coloured one last year. But this is the 7th one in a row that kicked off in 2018 with the snowman and James flying above. I think it was Brighton Pier. But we still haven't heard anything relating to the Harry Potter coin that's supposed to be coming out, and we haven't heard anything about the Red Arrows coin. Now, I would have thought the Red Arrows would have been out by now. Maybe it's going to be issued a bit later this month, possibly November. Now, a few weeks ago, I contacted Paul from Coin Patrol with a design to be used for a new dirty mug. Now, as you probably all know, he's been using one of my Mackem mugs for quite some time. There was only 6 of these issued. This is one I've got. Bungle's got one. I know Christopher Collect's got one. But I'd had 3 that were issued, I think it was way back in 2020 for my very first giveaway. I know one went to Paul's partner Sue. And that's why he's got one. I think another one went to somebody called Nanny Sue. And I think Judith got the 3rd one, if I remember rightly. So anyway, I did send him this design. Unfortunately, Paul politely declined. He thought this one was sort of better known by all the viewers, and of course Sue was happy for him to continue with the mug as well. Now, on the subject of Judith, I'm indebted to her yet again because she went to the Royal Mint and picked up a few Strike Your Owns. This is the latest one, the Strike Your Own for the Gruffalo's Child. And I've already gone through the design a little bit further back. I think it was maybe 2 weeks ago. So we'll have a read here. Now it does actually say that it was remastered by the Royal Mint's Emma Noble. Yeah, but it does say the reverse design was by Axel Scheffler and Magic Light Pictures. But anyway, that says another one for the Strike Your Own collection. I don't have that many. I think there's been about 40, maybe just over 40 produced since 2017. I think that was when they first kicked off. And I think I've only got about 14, 15 of them. But thank you very much, Jude, for doing that. Now, I also received this morning from Isle of Man Coins. This is the latest in the Peter Pan series. We've already had 2 lots issued already, but this is the one for 2024. And just scan down that. Pause it and read as you wish. So different designs, which we will come on to in a second. And the Lost Boys, it's got nothing to do with the film with the vampires in them. And Smee and the Pirates. Now it does say on the back that it was started as a stage show titled Peter Pan, or the Boy Who Wouldn't Grow Up. Premiered on the 27th of December 1904, so we've got 120th anniversary today of that stage show. Obviously we've had the animation film as well, and several other films. One included the very late Robin Williams. Alright, so let's have a look at the designs as best we can. I've got there we go, that sounds a bit better. Cotton hook. The Darlings. with the dog Nana. In the middle we've got Peter Pan himself. Smee and the Pirates. And last but not least, the Lost Boys. Now, I know Westminster are selling their own version. I mean, the coins are exactly the same, but they're selling their own version for, I think, about £37.50. And I think Isle of Man Coins has actually put their prices up to around about the same. But I got in as a pre-order, and I think Smithy, on my advice, did it as well. And it only cost £22 and £3 for postage, £25 total. But because I'm actually subscribed to Isle of Man Coins and I've bought a few things in the past, I gained some points which I could redeem, and I got a discount of £1.03 of it. So in total, it was £23.97. So if you work that out divided by 5, it's going to be well less than £5 per coin. So next we're going to do On This Day, and we're going to kick off with the number one song of 1964 on the 14th of October, and that was by the Big O himself, Roy Orbison, with Pretty Woman. Now, it was a 3 weeks at number one. He did have 2 weeks, and then it was split by Sandy Shaw in her 3-week run, and then he returned back to number one for a further week. And obviously that song was used in the film of the same name, Pretty Woman, in 1990, which starred Richard Gere and Julia Roberts. Now, staying with music, born on this day in 1940 was Harry Roger Webb. So congratulations and celebrations to him. Cliff Richard, better known as, he had 14 number ones, either solo or with the Shadows, but technically 15 because he was involved with Band Aid 2 in 1989 with Do They Know It's Christmas. So he did have 3 Christmas number ones in a row, 88, 89 and 1990. Now, he's obviously renowned for entertaining the crowds with a sing-along at Wimbledon a few years ago when the bad weather interrupted play, but thankfully the good weather stopped him from happening this year. Born on this day in 1890 was the former United States President Dwight D. Eisenhower, who also became a 5-star general during World War II, where he oversaw many World War II encounters. And he was involved in that Operation Torch. If you remember, a good few weeks ago I did some coins from Gibraltar, and he was one of the generals that actually collaborated in that North African campaign. Also born on this day in 1633 was James II, King of England and Ireland, also James VII of Scotland. He only reigned for 3 years between 1685 and 1688 before being deposed by William III and Mary II. Mary II actually was his daughter in the Glorious Revolution. Dying on this day, on the 14th of October 1977, was that crooner Bing Crosby. He also appeared in several films, including many of the Road 2 films alongside Bob Hope. More famous for his song White Christmas, which originally was written by Irving Berlin in 1942 for the film Holiday Inn, but it was resurrected again in 1954 for the film of the same name, White Christmas. Now, events-wise, A.A. Milne published his first Winnie the Pooh book in 1926. Winnie the Pooh did actually appear as Edward Bear in 1924 in a book by A.A. Milne called When We Were Young. Now, the Royal Mint actually produced 9 coins in total, 3 each in the years 2020, 2021, 2022, depicting some of the characters from the book. The only one that didn't seem to get a mention on the run was Rabbit. And also dying on this day was Harold II, or better known as Harold Godwinson. He was the last Anglo-Saxon king, and he obviously died at the Battle of Hastings, which took place on this day in 1066. Now, according to the Bayeux Tapestry, Harold actually died following an arrow through his eye, but other stories seem to say that he actually survived, and he spent 2 years recuperating from his injuries before going on a sort of a pilgrimage to England and France before revealing his true identity on his deathbed. So we're going to do a spotlight on. And of course the spotlight on is on the Battle of Hastings coin from 2016. So this celebrated 950 years since the Battle of Hastings. Obviously it's now 958 years. This had a circulating mintage of 6,700,000, so it's sort of in the mid-range. Some people will still class it as a keeper. I do have quite a few of these. In the Cooper nickel version, there was also a brilliant uncirculated of 57,520 because it was actually in part of the annual coin sets for 2016. There was also proof sets 13,489. The design done by John Bergdahl, and I think his initials is just down there to the right, just to the right of the 6 in 2016. And the obverse was done by Jody Clark. Obviously the Norman invasion, when William the Conqueror, William I, came over. So we've got a little bit of time left, so I thought we would do another world coin hunt. It's been a while since we've actually done a world coin hunt. So I'm just going to spin the camera and we'll get straight into it. So this is the tub of coins that we'll be going through in just a second. But firstly, I'd just like to put on the screen my New Mr. front page. Now, New Mr. is a site that I actually use to log all my coins. You don't need to actually register to be able to work your way around the site, but you do need to register if you want to log coins on it. Good thing about it is if you can download the app onto your mobile phone and you're out and about and you come across some coins and you're not sure if you have them already or not, you've got there something first hand to show you whether the coins are already listed in your inventory or not. Now, these coins were given to me by Judas, Smithy, and some that I've put in myself. Still quite a few to go through, so let's make a start. I will be putting somewhere on the screen, probably on the right hand side, note of the coin, whether it'll be new, whether it's a duplicate or whatever. So we're going to start off with France. This is from 1989. Let's have a zoom in a bit more, get more detail on the coin. 20 centimes. Do have quite a lot of French coins. Well, this looks interesting, doesn't it? Very Latin American-y. Libertad. 1891 Argentina. Well, I think I can safely say I don't have that one in the collection. 1891 centavos. Dos centavos. That's 2. Very nice. Next one, this looks like from Yugoslavia. I think the giveaway is the title on the bottom. We've got 2 dinar, 1973. It's probably Chinese, I think. 10 cash. Yeah, the Hue Pen province. So that is Chinese. I have no idea what the date will be. It'll be somewhere in amongst all that. So I'll put it on the screen, like I say, on the right hand side once I do find out what it is. Got another French one here. 10 centimes. 1989. So the date the first one. I think the other one was a 20 centimes. Hungary to Forint, that BP on the bottom stands for Budapest. Very mucky date on the bottom. I think it says 1987. It could be 1997. I've got my little loop here. I'll just have a quick look. Yeah, definitely 1997. Come back. It's difficult looking through the camera lens, but when you see it on screen after I've edited it, it does show a little bit better. So here we have 1 dime, 10 cents, United States of America. That one is 1995. P mint mark there, which is Philadelphia. I've got another one from United States, $quarter, 25 cents. 1988, and a little D there, which is Denver mint. This one's from Italy, 100 lira, with Minerva, Tree Guardian, 1976. Another one from France, 1961 franc. We've got the sewer. This one's from Germany, 1950, 1 Deutschmark. I've got the J mint mark there right at the bottom, so that will be Hamburg mint. Go for a little tiddler one. Oh, maybe I wish I hadn't. Hong Kong, 5 cents, 1965. Queen Elizabeth II. Obviously, I've got the nice nice edge on that one. Camera's decided to play funnies with. Obviously, Hong Kong is now classed as China. This one is from Australia. And the male lyrebird, 10 cents that is. Design done by Stuart Devlin, 1966. Another one from Hungary, this time 10 forint. $1994. It's a bit worn on this side. This one's 1989, half franc. I'm guessing Switzerland. Yeah, standing Helvetia. The Swiss shield there. Just going to turn this light down. Seems. There we go. Got a bit too bright all of a sudden. Right, 1/4 of an anna, India, 1930. And sometimes these mint marks are hard to spot. So we've got King George V on the obverse. And if there isn't a min mark here, then I would reckon it'll be Calcutta or Kolkata now. I'll have another look through on the loop to see if I can find out what it is. Got one here from 2014, another one from Australia, another 10 cents. Oh, and another one from Australia. This one is from 2008, so this is going to be a 5 cent, isn't it? So it's going to have the baby echidna. There we go. Another one from the United States, 1995. Again, I've got a diamond mark. Another 25 cents. And I'll do one more. See if I can find her. Oh, this one's going to be Australia again, isn't it? 1966. I'm trying to think what's on this one. I think it's the frilled lizard. 2 cents, yeah. There we go. So I'll just go back to the New Mister front page to see how those coins have actually updated, whether I've actually got any new ones for the collection. I don't think there's any new countries. I've already got one from Argentina. And definitely I've got ones from from all the other countries as well. So that's it for today's Monday Mix. I'd like to say another big thank you to Jude for picking up a Strike Your Own for me. Regarding world coins, did anybody have a favourite? I really like the Argentinian 2 centavos. That was a little bit different for me. But until the next time, keep on hunting, enjoy yourselves, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.